Let's go.
Well, good old
Yes.
yeet.
Yeet.
It keeps like restarting at 10, because it said game was starting and then it reset to 10. It's High Bork.
You really just gonna scroll past this without saying howdy?
Okay, so the last time, right before I noticed these windows on the side, and it's kind of like they're all making an image. So you said that there was like guys with bears on their head?
Yeah, okay, so, I got 3 windows in my room. 3 of his dead daughters. They've changed, actually, since last time. And on top of them, there's, 2 knights, and the king is in the middle. The 2 knights each have a bear on their head. I can click on the windows and make the picture larger, so I'm assuming you're going to have to make the picture if I were to guess.
You are correct. I have 3 different windows and I have a king, but the king is not in the center, and I'm pretty sure I can alter every part of the pictures.
Alright, well, I'll start describing the one with the king on it for you. Over. You ready?
Not right now, because I still need to get the king into the center.
Sounds good, I'll keep looking around my room. I found another one of those switches and I've clicked it again, so that's fun. I have a glowing red handle lever thing. Loving that ominous background chant going on.
So I'm not able to properly like get them into place for some reason. It's like doing something weird.
Okay, what other parts of the picture can you move?
I can move the whole thing.
Alright, well the king, I'm just gonna start describing this too, okay? The king has, I'd say, a knight, an archer, wearing a helmet with bird wings on the side, like kind of imagine Thor's helmet, stabbed by 3 arrows and bleeding. Over.
Well, there's only one that has 3 arrows in them. What's the bottom part of that?
Oh god, one sec, let me look at the differences between the 3 and I'll let you know what's different between them. And what this one looks like instead. Okay, Jesus. It's, symmetrical. There's a sword and a shield. Okay, no. Going from the left side to the center, there's a tree, and then a sword, and then a shield, and then axes in the ground. You can mainly see their handles unless closely inspected upon. And it's symmetrical on the other side. Oh.
I ain't got nothing on these windows, but I do see windows on the other side. I'll go check those ones. Over. Oh yeah, and there's also the creepy thing that I found earlier in the ritual up at the top ceiling.
That bitch is back. Ugh. Is he just like sitting there watching you or something?
He was kind of like chilling on the wall.
Oh, you know, like my Friday night. I too linger in the depths of abandoned castle walls. The I'm not a fan of this growling noise I keep hearing, though.
So I still ain't got no idea what to do because it's not like it's allowing me to properly select them. I'm just gonna run around with this dude and see if there's anything I can do with him.
You just gave me a fucking heart attack. Holy shit. I was so zoomed in staring at a shield on the wall. You fucking scared me. Why don't you tell me what your windows look like and what you can do with them?
Well, I can move around every piece of the window, but like, I have... Because what you were describing to me was that they were not matching up, and that my objective is to match them up, but I am not able to match them up properly because it is not allowing me to select where they are supposed to go. But I'm going to try something.
Matching them up properly might not be the solution. Like, there could be another solution too.
I'm gonna try seeing if this book gives me any advice.
You have a book?
I can't even read the book.
Then she not important. Okay, you know what? Let's ignore the king one and we'll go to one of the knight ones then.
Okay. Is there a knight with a blonde underneath one of it with an arrow right in the center?
Heck yes, there is.
On the left or right side?
He is on my right, facing my right. Like, he's kind of turned that way.
Oh, so he's turned towards the right, sort of?
Yeah, like his shoulders are.
Well, both of them are like that, but... what's the bottom part?
It is a forest. Yeah, it's a forest.
Trees with white tops, over?
Yep, over.
Okay, so on my side, there is a knight that is matching up exactly with that description. Over.
Okay. Do you also have one with a red head underneath, facing left? The red head is holding a bloody dagger and has a fountain underneath. Over.
In the center as well. Over.
What do you mean in the center? Over.
Like, in between, like it's a center window? Over?
Nope, that's my leftmost window. Over.
Are we still talking about the first window? Like on the first set with the blonde?
What? I only have one set of... Okay, here, I'll tell you what I have. I have 3 windows. I have leftmost window. The knight is on the top, is facing left. There's a redhead holding a dagger over her chest. She's asleep in the middle, like of the window, the middle of the window. And then on the bottom of the window, there's a fountain with some bushes around it. My middle window is a king, the archer with 3 arrows, and then like the shield and sword bottom. And then my right window is a knight facing right, the blonde daughter with the arrow in her like center, and the first underneath. Over.
So I'm gonna have to do something on both sides. So you said on the left side the knight is facing towards the left? Over?
Correct. Over.
Okay, I'm gonna start making my way underneath that knight. What was there?
The redhead daughter, she has a braid in her hair. She's holding a dagger over her chest. Over. You know, I've kind of just started assuming that these are daughters, but I have no actual proof.
So I have no idea how to move over any of these pieces because they are not properly moving. Oh, I know exactly how I'm supposed to do this now. Over.
I didn't catch any of the last half of that because I decided to start talking. Over.
I found out where I'm supposed to put the pieces.
Okay, describe to me what's going on over there. Like, how are things moving? What do you mean by moving?
So in the portraits themselves, we have either a king or a knight. And underneath it, it's the so-called daughters that you were talking about. And then there's the bottom piece. I have 2 of them set up on either side of my room, and it appears as though they're kind of like mirrored. So, okay, so let's start with the king. The king is in the center. Which way is the left, is the shoulder which shoulder is facing forwards? Over.
He's turned towards the left, so his right shoulder is in front. Over. Shit, I totally lied. It's his left. It would be my right. So his left shoulder is in front. Over.
Okay, got it. Over. And it was a redhead with a bloody knife in her hand, right?
Underneath the king is the archer, wearing like a knight's outfit and Thor helmet and 3 arrows in her chest. Over.
Okay, got it. Moving.
Did it give you some sign as an okay? It worked?
I do not know yet. What was underneath? Over.
Okay, the bottom part's it's kind of plain compared to the other 2. It's got like tree branch, and then a knife beside a shield. I guess it's a sword beside a shield. And then an axe, and then it's symmetrical on the other side. Over.
Okay, I got it. I'm moving. So, on the left side, it was the knight facing left.
Correctamungo.
So the same way that the king is facing, correct?
I would say that is correct, yes.
Okay, I've got the piece. And the bottom piece?
Then it's the red head, and then underneath that is fountain garden. It's got bushes beside it.
And the redhead has a knife, blade sticking out of her.
It's kind of laying on her chest, like she's holding it.
Okay, so that's the one on the right side.
What one on the right side? Or were you just talking for yourself?
I was talking for myself.
Alright, sounds chill.
And I believe I said pretty much everything on the right side was correct. So let's try that. I'm just gonna get confirmation for the blonde. Yeah, you said that there was an arrow sticking out of her chest as well.
She is a blonde, one arrow in her chest, forest underneath her. Over.
Is the knight, is he wearing kind of like a hide armor or a steel armor?
Steel armor.
Okay, I've got it. And can you tell me about the knight on the left side? Is he wearing steel or kind of like a hide?
Oh, you meant on the top of the pictures. Okay. On the left he's wearing steel. On the right it's a hide armor. Over.
Okay, I'm gonna swap it. I'd actually only realized the difference when I was just like, why would there be two of the same guards on either side?
Yeah, all my windows are tinted yellow, so I didn't really even notice. Oh, they're two different. Oh!
There we go.
All troops, attack the enemies.